Hey everybody. We're gonna talk to all these people. And hopefully get some more missions going down. The storm. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. There. If you guys want, you can pause it. Anyways, Matthias! Let's see what he's up to.
My savior. And the reason scars aren't feasting on my liver right this minute. Bloody scars. The spike in their activity has really thrown off my research.
What are you working on exactly?
I'm looking for a lost Arcanist text known as the Elysian Manuscript. It was inscribed by early members of our order and has been lost for generations. Some Arcanists believe that their writings could help us predict the behavior of Shaper instruments.
Settle down.
Imagine knowing Ferelic will create firestorms, or scorpions, or shatter you into 1,000 pieces.
We could keep people safe.
Indeed. Every little piece of knowledge we can scrape together helps.
You're making progress?
The heroic work done by my assistants, may they continue to seek answers beyond this life, led to a discovery. Turns out there was a far more ingenious way to pass knowledge along. Invisible runes.
Invisible?
Runes, yes.
How do I...
Aha! I piqued your curiosity. You'll just have to continue on this adventure to find out, won't you? Our research has revealed a potential site that may answer our questions.
Just point me in the right direction.
I just raised my level with them. I wonder if this will fix all my stuff.
Ah, freelancer. What can Matthias Errol Sumner help you with today?
I just wanted to see how you were doing.
My research is progressing. I'm still alive and very happy about it. I intended to buy you a drink as thanks for the rescue, but then I remembered being banned from the bar.
You're banned? Why?
For, starting fights. Not proud of it, it just happened. One minute someone's mocking Von Blatt's theory of diurnal obsolescence, next minute you got bloody knuckles. You know how it is.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Emotions take over.
Exactly. Sometimes old impulses take over.
Old impulses?
Growing up in the streets of Helios, you pick up some bad habits. Discourse, dialogue, civility, the Arcanist ways, those I had to learn. Lashing out is instinct.
I didn't know you grew up on the streets.
I don't advertise it.
You're a survivor.
You should be proud. You're a survivor. This world needs more Arcanists like you.
Like me? You want more kids orphaned young who have to fend for themselves?
I didn't mean...
I get it. Fewer soft, bookish types, more bloody knuckles and cynicism. You know, I prefer a world where no one gets calluses on their soul.
But that's not the world we live in.
Complete acceptance of the world's failings inhibits the will to change it. And we can change it. Through knowledge, we can make the world better. That's what the Arcanist Order does. That's what I do. Speaking of which, I have some experiments to oversee. Don't want something to blow up and make orphans.
Oof. You took what I said way wrong there, buddy.
Did you know I once hid in a mound of rotting fungus to avoid one of their patrols?
Oof.
Rashes for days.
I bet. That sounds like it's just all kinds of fun. Let's see, who else can we talk to? There's a lot of people to talk to, so I will be getting to them. Depending on how long this goes, it might be its own episode. So if you want, you can skip this one and I'll post another one.
Hey, you're a freelancer, right? I've heard things about you.
What kind of things?
Some of the Arcanists said you stopped a cataclysm. Or a giant Ursix. Or both.
That was me, yeah. It was, kind of both.
Interesting. You're one to watch. I don't want to say too much just yet, but be mindful. A lot of eyes will be on you soon.
What does that mean?
It means this is the time to show what you're made of.
I'm up for anything.
You've got a contract for me. I'm happy to hear it.
Not a contract, exactly. Have you ever heard of the path to glory?
It's like a ranking of lancers, right?
That's not all it is. There are certain rewards offered to those on the path.
Rewards offered by who exactly?
The Emperor. Put yourself on the path, freelancer. What you do will matter, I promise.
Well, that just means I gotta show off more. So, some codex. Go slowly, okay. I can't scroll. Cool, so if, yeah. You pause that if you wanted to read it. Plus, another one. Okay, put this one. This one I scroll, okay. Let you guys pause that and you can read it on your own if you'd like. If you're interested, I can make an episode where like we go through all of those one by one. Let's see what we got. Lending a hand and preventing. All right, we'll go to those two just because they'll probably talk longer than the little guys that we find. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I've been working on that. Some more codexes. And hey,
Hi,
what's going on?
freelancer. Hello.
Sentinel.
Very nervous.
Good to see you again.
Is it?
Isn't it?
I don't associate much with freelancers.
Okay.
Or anyone not a sentinel, really.
Well, I hope you don't regret getting to know one of us.
Yes, me too.
Okay.
Oh, you're nervous as hell.
Can I help you with something?
Yes. Well, quietly. I don't technically have permission from my superiors to be contracting you, but there's been an unusual amount of scar activity around the nearby Arcanist base. Whatever it is, it could be dangerous if the scars get hold of
So this
it.
is some of the
Agreed.
stuff that we actually have
I'll check
done.
it out for you.
Good. I mean, good luck, freelancer.
Right. No problem.
Hopefully that stuff I've been doing counts. If not, I'll have to. I thought I said talk. I'll have to do the mission again. I may just skip over it so you guys don't have to see me doing stuff repeatedly. At least story-wise. Farming for Masterworks might be a different story, but I might just stream all that stuff.
Just because you're wearing a mask doesn't mean your eyes are properly protected. Thank you
For what?
for stepping close so you don't impede foot traffic.
You were off to the side, so it seemed to make sense.
My apologies. I assumed you would recognize me from one of my public safety forums.
Sorry, I was not aware those were happening.
My name is Pernell Blatch, and I'm the fort custodian. I maintain and improve all public works and spaces.
Sounds like a big job.
Can you
It's
give me my own
enormous.
house?
I'm seeking public input on an initiative to improve life in Fort Tarsis. Would you care to take part?
Seems like a plan. Sure, why not?
No thanks, I'm kind of busy.
If I told you we could tangibly improve fort safety, would you reconsider?
I doubt it.
Forget about safety then. How about quality of living? How do you feel about Fort Tarsis having a beautiful fountain that's just sitting dry?
Why is that important?
A fort is more than just stone and wood.
I
Civic
thought I
projects
said-
like fountains
yeah, I
help
said
make it a
possible,
home.
that's why-
Okay.
I misread
And
it.
people also need rules. Our fort needs more guidelines in order to function safely and efficiently.
Really? More rules?
Absolutely. Guidelines and protocols are the bones of social order. I hope you have a more open mind the next time we meet.
But yeah, I'd rather have less rules and kind of more of my own freedom. I choose freedom over rules that people govern me by. Not a very big fan of it. So let's go see the individual down here. I believe this is the bar, if I remember correctly from the demo that I did. Certainly are a lot of these codexes everywhere.
Good to
Oh, I don't
see you,
get to talk to you.
freelancer.
I like them all. Them all was fun. Oh, it's on the other side. Oh, it's you. Okay.
Well,
What do you want to do?
I know you. You're the hotshot who silenced that shaper thing, yeah?
Word travels fast.
I
Yeah,
keep an ear
seriously.
to the ground. Best way to stay alive out here. Maxine. Call me Max. Welcome to my bar.
You're the owner?
Am now. Got it off Dusty in a game of cards. Pretty sure he threw that hand.
Maybe you're just lucky.
You won a bar in a card game? You must have phenomenal luck.
I got contacts and a healthy survival instinct. In my business, that's better than luck.
Fair enough.
Usually. Every sucker who's owned this dump's been dead within a year. Most didn't make it a month.
Oh, hold up a second. What happened to the last owner?
He was on a strider to Anthem with the governor and it went down. Some say accident, some say a hit. Nobody made it back and the black box went missing.
You think Dusty was the target? Or the governor?
Dusty owed a lot to the wrong people, but dead men don't pay their debts. The governor? Not really worth the trouble, you know what I mean? Dusty's not the only owner to die in glitch circumstances. Just the latest. People think this place is cursed.
Not you.
You don't strike me as waiting around for certain doom.
Who has time for that crap? I got work to do. Deals don't make themselves. You're doing good work around here, freelancer. I'll get you a tab. First one's on the house. And if there's something you need, maybe I know some people. We'll see. Okay?
Gotta get those contacts, man. Gotta get that networking. Networking is huge. And even in life. There's a few more. Yeah, I might be able to, depending on how the guys are going. All of this might just be its own episode, though. I don't know yet. There. I was actually kind of expecting these people to talk a little longer.
I'm telling you straight up. Look. Hey, freelancer.
Hey.
I can't believe I'm talking to you. You're like the most badass freelancer in Fort Tarsis.
You are
My
trying to
name's
butter me up.
Neeson.
Hello?
Hey, aren't you teamed up with that cipher, Owen?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, no reason. I just thought you might be concerned about that cipher school thing of his.
Nope, I ain't worried about it.
Not at all.
Figures you wouldn't want to tell you.
Step carefully. He's my cipher.
Hey,
Facts.
don't get me wrong. I'm a huge Owen fan. I'm just glad he recovered.
What are you talking about?
I heard Owen was over-altered in cipher school.
Over-altered?
Yeah, I just thought you should know what people are saying, right?
Thanks, but that kind of information isn't useful.
Yeah, I get it. You already knew. But if you ever need any info on anyone else in the fort, I'm pretty plugged in.
Yeah, no thanks.
No need to close that door. Let's just agree to maybe meeting in the future.
Or let's not.
Yeah,
Right.
I got you. Catch you later.
Yep, I would rather not go anywhere near you there, buddy. You sound like a bunch of gossip that I don't fucking need. Don't need that kind of shit in my life. Oh, Lucky. You can go talk to Lucky Jack.
That's what I heard.
That's right, because I told you to go on a mission.
Hey, buddy. You're getting it done out there.
You saying that in general, or...?
Owen's quick to brag. Not that you haven't earned it, right?
We're a good team.
I couldn't do this without Owen.
Keep it up and they'll be talking about us all over Bastion. You're raising our name. We're getting more offers. I've started color coding the ledgers. It's beautiful.
What about you? Any exciting jobs? Well, besides paperwork?
Remember that job my buddies and I took? Dealing with local wildlife.
How'd it go?
We fly out to where there's been reported attacks. The fort sends word they lost contact with some sentinels nearby. It's quiet. No one's saying it, but we haven't seen this patrol, and we're all thinking it.
It is dangerous out there.
Not every job goes well.
No getting around that. But we were lucky this time.
Of course you were.
We find the sentinels backed into a cave. They're surrounded by scorpions. We start to divide and conquer. This sentinel rookie with a cracked faceplate mentions they've got explosives. I keep the scorpions away while he sets it up. I don't know what happened, but we get a fire instead of a boom, so I yell, "Work with it!" Next thing I know, we've got the sentinels back, and the rookie's explaining to Vool why he's down half an eyebrow.
Are all your missions this crazy?
Do all your missions go like this?
Like what?
Oddly upbeat?
Sad story corner can wait for another day.
You took a risk.
Don't we all? Well, maybe not on the paperwork. Speaking of which,
I'll leave you to it.
Facts, dude. He's always, like, doing...
hey buddy, got the latest reports if you're interested.
Must be... oh, yeah, the statuses. Yep.
No, not to worry. Whenever you're ready to trek across the jungle, I'll be ready to sit here and watch.
He really wants to be a freelancer. He sounds very bored just sitting there watching me fly around and shoot and kill things. Alright, 2 more and then I'll hook up with
Thanks
the guys.
again for your help. Business is already looking up.
Selling the thunder, huh?
Hey, people laugh, but the uniform makes the soldier. Ever seen the Dominion? They know it. If you want to win a war, presentation is half the battle. A javelin's designed to intimidate, annihilate, exterminate, eradicate, and if you're really good, obliterate. You have to inspire fearful awe in your enemies.
My gun inspires.
That's why I carry a really big gun. It does the inspiring for me.
It's more than that, though. If all they fear is the weapon, what happens when you aren't carrying one?
I've got 2 fists I can introduce them to.
I like your style. A flying hammer bashing anything that gets in its way.
Everything's a nail.
There's your statement. Your fearful awe.
You seem pretty passionate about this.
I love what I do. And it's important. I want to help the good guys win. When a freelancer shows up in their javelin, I want people to remember it. Your enemies will shudder. Your allies will salute.
And notice the really big gun.
The giant gun I brought with me won't hurt.
All part of the presentation. The more you intimidate, the less they can annihilate.
Bullets tend to settle things pretty quickly.
Think bigger. They aren't just bullets. They're a hailstorm of furious anger lancing the boils that plague this world.
You're in the right line of work, Prospero.
Yeah,
Beats
seriously,
shoveling
holy
Clorox
shit.
manure for a living. You take care.
Holy fuck. Never seen so many colorful words for just killing people.
Hey, thanks for checking out my shop.
No problem.
Hi there.
We've got stuff that can turn a good javelin into a great javelin. Maybe.
Sure, what you got?
I'm listening. What do you have?
Only the finest selection of crafting materials in Fort Tarsis.
Real.
Guaranteed. You know why? Because our
you're the
main
only one.
competitor just closed up shop.
Why'd they do that?
I'm just learning the regulator game, but my Uncle Ronnie said, we made them an offer they couldn't refuse.
Uh-oh.
My name's Serna, and I'm the manager.
Well, what kind of store is this?
It's a compound and alloy shop. Sometimes we get in other stuff. It's called Uncle Ronnie's, and my family owns it.
Good to know.
So don't forget, when you want quality, this is the store for you. Sure hope you come back and do some shopping.
I will possibly look into that. So, I think that's everybody. It looks like it, so I will get with the guys and I will meet you when we're in the mission. Take care, guys, and I'll see you.